sitting on something. My phone. That would be my phone. Cool. Hi, my name's Amelia, and today I'm going to be doing the Get to Know You book tag. But like, Get to Know Ya book tag. That because that's what the original video is called. So this tag was created by Phoebe as a substitute for the new to booktube book tag. And I really like this one, and I don't know, I thought I would do it. So let's get into it. I'll link the original video down below as well. So let's go. Number 1 is, what's your favourite book? I chose one that has sort of maintained in like my top 5 favourites, because my favourite book tends to change depending on what I read last. And so this one has to go to Fangirl. I've talked about it before. I really just like it. I've read it a lot. And Number 2, what was your favourite book 5 years ago? And mine was The Hunger Games. 5 years ago I was just starting year 10, and the first movie had just come out, and I jumped onto the fandom wagon wheel for The Hunger Games, and I was just obsessed and read it over and over, the whole series over and over and over again. Number 3 is your favourite duology, trilogy or series, and because I am a 90s kid, not really, sort of, but not really, Harry Potter. This isn't my original Harry Potter, but it's the one I read because my old one's falling apart. I think it's everyone's favourite series deep down, to be honest. So really there was no other contestant or contestor. Any other book couldn't contest this being the top spot on the series side of things. Number 5 is the last book you've read, and I recently went on a Tumblr rampage on the Akamef book tag, and so I had to read it again even though I'm in the middle of like tons and tons of books. So this was the last one I read, and I'm rereading it again. Yeah, shameless fangirl. Number 5 is the last book of poetry you read, and I don't read a lot of poetry, and I don't actually have this book, but it was in year 9, so 6 years ago. Our Sunshine, which was the story of Ned Kelly, who was an Australian bushranger villain, that like savior of the people type thing, told in like poetry form, if I remember correctly. Was it that one? Yeah. Sorry. Only parts of it were poetry. It was like told in flashback form, and the flashback bits were in poems. Moving on to number 6, a book that has influenced your life. For this one, since I have to choose one, I'm gonna go with The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Yes, I have the movie edition. It was cheaper at the bookshop and I'm broke, so yeah, I guess not that I have depression or I have, you know, like PTSD or anything. I think this book teaches you that it's okay to be sad, and even if like whatever problems you have in your life do not compare in any way to someone else's, and they seem petty compared to someone else's or whatever's happening, they're still valid. And that I thought was a really huge lesson in my life, and a really good lesson that I got from this book. Number 7, a book that made you ugly cry. Gotta love this. Now this book that I chose, I was reading in year 10 at school, and I got to the part at school. Are you ready? Are you ready to find out what it is? This one, Allegiant by Veronica Roth. I got to the bad part while I was at school, and I just started sobbing. It's fine. Everything's fine. At number 8, a book that made you laugh. I just went with a good old classic one, good old classic sassy Percy Jackson, because every time I reread these books, or Heroes of Olympus, they always manage to pick my mood up and make me laugh, and they're just so good. I love them. Yeah, just sassy. Sassy per sassy. Number 9 is a character from a book that you want to be for a day. I found this to be difficult because so many protagonists and so many characters in books have such horrible, horrible lives and horrible, horrible luck that why would you want to be any of them for a day? But I put that aside and I chose Aelin from the Throne of Glass series because she's so confident in herself, and I would really like to be able to experience confidence for once, please.
I'm not finding anything for once, please.
What? Siri, what are you doing? Okay, sure thing. Goodbye. Number 10, a book that you have had a dream about. Now, this is probably cheating, but I have to go with Hunger Games again, just because I was so obsessed with it that I dreamt about it, and I dreamt that everyone in my year level was raped for the Hunger Games, and the games were like on school property, like on like campus, and we did the Hunger Games and I died. I remember having a dream about it and being really scared because I'm like, these people are out to get me. Oh god. Number 11, a book that you did DNF, so did not finish. The Devil Wears Prada. I just sort of lost interest in it. I'll probably pick it up again, but that one I didn't finish. Sorry. Love the film though. Finally, a book that you're most excited to read. This book hasn't been published yet. It's being published this year, and it has to go to A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. Or Maas, I don't know. We'll finally discover what happens. Finally get more face and smut, hopefully. Anyway, that was the Get to Know Ya book tag. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you agree with any of my responses or disagree or just want to share your opinion, let me know down in the comments. And check out the original video. If you want to do this, I tag you. Pressure. And I hope you have a lovely day. If you want to see any more book related videos from me, click here. And if you want to see my latest video, click here. Ish. I'll work it out. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye!